Hi, Joy and Carlos. Next updated email. Last one I sent you, everything was in place. The house is winterized. I had a few personal things that went on, delayed me. Today I believe is January the 12th. But I'm glad the house is shut down, but I definitely want to get everything ready and try to do as much as we can so that when we do the turn on next summer, if we have a little tweak to do here and there, that's something, but nothing major. Again, all the plumbing's done, all the fixtures are in. Nice faucet. Just made this. It's just touching. Probably get a piece of paper in between there. But if I'm repeating myself, I do that. The corner's closed. Joy wanted that, so we were able to do that. And now we're back at the toilet. Now, I know I've mentioned this in other videos, but due to the fact that distance is so tight between the tub and the sink, and the idea for the tank was to get it as close to the sink as possible without the lid hitting. So, we got that little gap. So that's the best we could do for the lid. Now, the problem now is to get a relationship between the tank and the bowl, as it's called. And that relationship is important because this pipe that connects the two is old style. I'm going to show you another video of what makes this difficult. I expected it to be a pain in the neck, so I'm not disappointed anyway. But this toilet has really been installed about 6 times, and I have to take it out again because this relationship between the bowl should sit right in the middle of the tank. If I do it like this, you could see that. If I do this, you can see that the bowl is sitting a little to the right. And that's why you see if I do this, this pipe is at an angle going like this. It's supposed to go straight in. Even with the tank here, as best we can get it, right? You want this space here. If we were to install the bowl straight with the tank, perfectly straight, this edge of the bowl would wind up under here or too close to here. So what happens is when you go to utilize the toilet, you're going to be up against this. So what we tried to do is center the bowl in this space so that it's as comfortable as possible and give it a little turn so that you can use it. If you're close to either side, it's like you're sitting in a booth, So what happened was, the bowl is where we want it for comfort, so you can use it. The tank is kind of where you want it, as close to here as possible. But now to connect the tank to the bowl through this piece of pipe, that's the part that's being a pain in the neck. And what happens is the pipe goes into here crooked. If it you're allowed a little bit, but if it goes too crooked, then this will leak. And this will leak because that's the way they designed a toilet back in the 1920s. Even this bowl was updated. I have the same one in my house, and I haven't had to take it apart lately, but I've had, to service it. And I want you guys to have at least many, issues for maintenance down the road as possible. The reason I have to take it up again is as the toilet got to be turned a little, the bolts in the front here, that's a hold down. Those bolts go through into the floor and they secure the toilet down. As you twist it, the holes get off. So I'll probably show you a picture there. See through that hole, there needs to be a hole through the tile, and you can't just drill a hole through the tile with the toilet in place. You got to mark it, take it out of the way, and you cut through this floor with a diamond bit, very expensive bit, so we don't crack the tile. And that's what we're up to. All right, so in the next video, you'll see how this is sealed into here, and I'll show you why I had to take it apart and what the updates were. Okay, see you in the next one.